Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Woo! What is today's date? Today is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. It is 11:58 p.m. I'm about to do the general tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So if you have any Capricorn placements in your chart, the reading could apply to you. But if it does not apply, let it slide for the Capricorn out there. So let's check your placements in your chart because you guys could just be acting on a different placement. All right, you guys use your discernment. You know whether this reading is past, present, or near future. As well as everybody's masculine and feminine energies. So we take the roles and flip-flop around as need be. She's going to know your situation way better than I ever will. Okay, Capricorn? All right. Let's get into this. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. What is that you want Capricorn to know? The Empress, okay. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. Bless me. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, High Priestess. Bless me. Bottom of the deck is the Star card. Okay. What is the overall energy for Capricorn? Did I see something? Hold on one sec. I did. The Lovers, of course. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So someone could be moving very quickly, or there could be a lot of communication coming towards someone here with that Knight of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Your overall energy, though, is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. It talks about you having to make some sort of decision, and whatever it is, it has to do with something that you love. I feel like with all these different energies in your reading, it could definitely be a person to make a decision about. Okay. I'm gonna just go through this part really quickly because I'm not really for certain on this part because there's too many energies. We have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. So, excuse me. With the Empress card being here, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress is someone who's very abundant. And with that Wheel of Fortune, it talks about divine timing, good fortune. Things are happening in your favor here, okay? Four of Pentacles with a Queen of Wands. Bloody eyes, I feel like there could be a needing for you to kind of hold back here for some reason. With the Queen of Wands, I said, here's the part that confuses me a little bit. I'm not sure if this is you because followed after the Queen of Wands is the Queen of Swords. And they're back to back. I'm not sure if all these are you. I know there's an Empress here. I know things change. And then there's the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Swords, followed by the High Priestess. So we're going to get into this. So, like right now. We're going to get into this right now. Because I don't want to say it's one way and then it's not. There's definitely a lot of different energies, though. So let's get into this. The Empress. Clarify the Empress, please. Queen of Cups. So this Empress is this Queen of Cups energy. More for the Queen of Cups. More for the Empress. Too many cards. The Sun card. Yeah. Whoever this Empress is, she not only she's in this Queen of Cups loving energy, taking care of herself, putting her needs first. The Sun card, it's like there's a lot of abundance, a lot of joy, prosperity, a lot of good things happening here, a lot of happiness for whoever this Empress is. Because this Ace of Cups, because she has this brand new love here. That's right. An overflowing amount of love, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Wands. Yeah, there is this time in her life, whoever this Empress has got a lot of blessings and abundance just all following her. Nine of Wands. Yeah, a lot of great change. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the World card. So whatever this new thing that's happening here, it's actually causing someone to close out a chapter of their life. This is part of this Wheel of Fortune. It's helping them say goodbye to one chapter and start a brand new one. What else for this Wheel of Fortune? Nine of Pentacles. Oh, for some of you guys, say if y'all were, I don't mean to say this, but say if you guys were in some sort of marriage, some of y'all might be single. Just saying. But Seven of Cups being here, I still see that you guys are going to be having plenty of options though. What else? Yeah, options in regards to victories with whoever you want to be with the lovers. That's more Gemini energy. I'll just cover it up. I'll just cover this like this. But yeah, this is the Gemini energy. So this is the new chapter of your life. You could have multiple suitors, Six of Wands, who you could choose from with the lovers being here about who you want to have this victory with. Yeah, you have a lot of options. So someone kind of got out of a situationship or things have changed in your life, or maybe you feel like you're ready to date. But yeah, I'm just feeling like you guys definitely have options. Four of Pentacles is being clarified by the Devil. Okay, so this is your energy, Capricorn. Some of you guys are holding back because of your fear, is what I'm hearing. Fear of being hurt. As well as a need to control. Yeah. A lot of you guys are holding back out of fear. Yeah, but with the Four Swords being here, that's why you guys are being called to kind of rest, because this is there's something wrong with protecting yourself, because self-preservation is the first law of nature. I'm a firm believer of that. Making sure that your safety comes first. I believe that. But you guys holding back is also preventing like new relationships or new things that come into your life during this time. So that's why, it's very important for you to like see that this is here, address this, heal it, so you guys can move forward, so that this won't have such a bit of a control over you. What else? Okay, one sec. Sorry. Seven of Wands. Yeah, that's what's gonna help you out from being in this guard energy. Yeah, a lot of you guys have constantly, like I said, could have been through a lot here to get into this like Empress like energy, but it was definitely at some sort of cost, and a lot of you guys are trying to have to like get back to how you were before, whatever you've been through, kind of like, I don't want to say traumatized you, but that's what I'm here is like kind of like put you through something, made you like a bit more skeptical about trusting, new people. Yeah, because last time we were with the Empress, and I feel like a bit defensive towards this Emperor. So there is a new love in this feminine's life, but they're defensive because of fear of being hurt, because they possibly have been through some stuff in the past. Because it's hard to not only be in an Empress or an Emperor energy, but also staying in that. So they've been through a lot of different things here, but they're being called to kind of like open up again, even though it is going to be scary. Vibe creator, I'm impressed. Oh, I thank you. I'm glad to be impressing you. What is the Queen of Wands for Capricorn? What is the Queen of Wands? It's the Two of Cups. Okay, so hold on. What else before I say anything? Oh. Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay, so for a lot of you feminine energies out there, I wasn't sure if this was the same person or different people, but now I'm getting this is definitely the same person as the Empress. Yeah, you guys right now are going to be having more reciprocity in regards to like your relationships, whether it be romantic or platonic or business wise. There's been a lot more of you guys getting back of that same hardworking energy that you guys give. So a lot of you guys like are always bringing positivity and always bringing joy, and always feel like maybe in the past you got the short end of the stick. That is the end of that. With the chair card being here, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of forward momentum, a lot of forward progress, or some of you guys can actually be moving during this time. Then wherever you guys are going, whether it's literal movement or I say you're seeing a lot of progress in whatever obstacles you've been going through. It's just gonna just show because it's like you guys will be able to not only be able to release whatever is not serving you with the Eight of Cups being here, with the Fool card being here, it's also gonna have you have a brand new start. You guys will be feeling more open and ready to actually try new things. What is the Queen of Swords for Capricorn? We have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, so I am right. Whoever the feminine is, she's embodying all these different feminine energies, but they're dealing with possibly multiple people, multiple options. Yeah, whoever the Queen of Swords is covered by the Three of Wands. They have different options. Yeah, and then we have a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. Yeah, whoever this Queen of Swords, well, feminine energy is Empress because she's embodying all these queens, has a choice in lovers. That's what's going on here. Yeah, High Priestess, but she's being called to trust her intuition. Ooh, baby. One more card for this. So she's indecisive. Whoever the feminine energy is with the Seven of Wands, she's a bit indecisive because she doesn't know which one to choose. And with the World card being here, I feel like I don't know, she is ready to start something new, but she doesn't know who to choose. That's what I'm really getting. Okay, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This someone's definitely like ready to like they know their worth, they work hard, and it's like they're ready for actually settling down and having a relationship, or getting back out there or trying to find something that's meaningful, but they're not sure who to pick. That's like with feminine energy, she has a lot of options. Eight of Swords is covered by the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Whoever this feminine energy is, it's like she doesn't see all these blessings because I don't know if she's like an overthinker or something like that, or maybe she's just a bit, I don't know, just preoccupied. But whoever this feminine energy is, it's like once she starts trusting her feelings, that's when I feel like a whole bunch of miracles or a lot of manifestations come in for her. Whoever this feminine energy is, yeah, and it could be dealing with some sort of emperor. Yeah. There is someone's been called to open up so they can actually get, say if it's love that they're looking for, it's so that they can get this emperor who could possibly be one of these options that they have. Yeah, Hierophant card. Yeah, about who they want to have this high level of commitment. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, who they want to work with, team up with here. What's the High Priestess? Five of Wands. Okay, there could be some sort of internal conflict here. What else for the High Priestess? Strength. A lot of cards came out. Hold on, one sec. Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of strength for someone to like. The High Priestess has been clarified by the Five of Wands and the Strength card. It's gonna take a lot of strength for someone to actually trust their intuition to guide them through these obstacles. Sometimes, like when you're in the midst of like a not so amazing situation, it can be hard to really trust in what you're feeling during that time, because that's when you're usually going to be tested the most on your intuition. Is not usually when you're doing good, but when you're doing bad, that's when the real test happens. That's what's going to be happening here for someone. It's going to take a lot of strength for someone to go in and actually trust their feelings to overcome these obstacles, to trust their intuition to actually get past whatever this is. That's part of the conflict here. What else? Oh, yeah, regarding these Four Cups, trust their feelings on who they don't want. That's part of the conflict. Someone could be having a tough time trusting in themselves again. Five of Cups. Yeah, because when they look back, they could be reflecting over what did not work, how they thought something was to wish fulfillment, just to find out, lo and behold, that wasn't it for them. But Six of Swords is here too. This is what they have to move forward from. They have to get past this internal struggle with inside themselves. You have the moon card. Yeah, this is someone who needs to work on their shadow. Do a lot of inner healing during this time. Work on their shadow self and work on a lot of childhood trauma. Yeah, someone's got to go in and deal with that side about the part of themselves that I feel like, doubt. They could be doubting their feelings a lot, but that's actually going to be the key to this entire situation. That's why whoever the Empress is popped up as the Queen of Cups first. They're being called to trust in their heart. That's what's led them to all these amazing things, to this new beginning, where I said they're moving past whatever hardships they've been through in the past. They're going through a lot of happy times. There's a lot of closing old chapters and starting new things. There's a lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of good luck. And all that can hold them back is their own fear. But they have multiple suitors. I'll give them that. They have multiple suitors. Yeah. They just have to pretty much close out the cycle and choose which one they want to start with. Yeah. Once they get past their own internal struggle, that's when they'll be a lot more open to actually trying new things, seeing new aspects about themselves, and thus in turn viewing the world differently as well. Someone is going on an internal as well as an external type of journey, is what I'm getting here for you, Capricorn. Yeah. I think that's about it. Excuse me. So, this is about love. Let's get into this. What's some love cards for Capricorn? I'll take these. We have rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. For a lot of you guys out there, you're being called to actually just enjoy these relationships. Some guys, maybe you could just be dating around trying to figure out who you want. Maybe some guys that you are single. You are free to mingle, but you are looking for something a bit more serious. So you're just going on dates to kind of figure out what you like. Nothing serious yet. Just talking phase, but you're being called to really enjoy yourself during this time here. Mm-hmm. We have power. The power of love is like a magnet, drawing souls together. Yeah, there's definitely something to do with your heart during this time. It's like it's going to be guiding you towards possibly a new lover. I put the cards in backwards. What else for Capricorn? hmm We have honor. Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship become stronger. Yeah, that's what someone needs to do. That was like the whole point of this entire reading. Someone has to actually honor their feelings. And not only that, thus in turn, you'll be able to actually, love other people correctly too, once you show yourself that much needed love. Because before you can love someone else, you got to learn to love yourself, which is pretty much what whoever this feminine energy is going through. As I said, it's an inner journey as well as an outward journey. Yeah, only once they heal the parts that are going on with them, only then will they actually be able to really, I feel like, go towards these new opportunities. Because otherwise, she'll be blocking herself from it out of fear. We have commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Yeah, like I told you, it's like you right now, Capricorn, at this time, are working your way up to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, that's definitely in the cards for you. We also have intense, though. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Yeah, that's why you guys are being called to kind of work on yourself right now. So, like in any relationship, there's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be relationships are gonna have its good days and its bad days. There's gonna be a lot of tough work in keeping a healthy relationship. So that's why you gotta be prepared for it. We have spiritual. The spiritual journey is beginning. Literally what I just said. I don't need to repeat it. Yeah, whatever this journey is, it's like it's tied to your heart. It's like you won't be able to love others until you really start loving on yourself. And that's something I want you to take away from this reading. Yeah, your person won't really become in until you are more open to receiving their love. That's what you needed to do during this time. Let's get a couple more cards for Capricorn. What's a couple more love cards for Capricorn? What do we got? We have be honest. Heart to heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Yeah, you can let go, relax, and be yourself around your person. Whoever this person is, you have a very strong magnetic connection with. You can be open with them. You can be honest. You don't have to be afraid. You have stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Mhm. So, once again, focus on the good. What if everything works out better than you ever could imagine, Capricorn? We have boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clean. Sorry, let me start over. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. Yeah, that's part of that Queen of Cups energy. Loving yourself, putting your needs first, having boundaries and not letting people cross it just because you love them. That doesn't give them a pass for them to treat you like a doormat. Okay. All right, now enough of that. What else we got here for Capricorn? What's some advice for Capricorn? We have speak up. Yeah, again, we're having you guys talking about something to do with your throat chakra here. First one said be honest, and now we're having speak up. Some of you guys are being called to say what you need to say. Yeah. We have storms. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some sort of storms during this time, but don't worry. Like I said throughout the reading, how, whatever the fears are, whatever the thing is that's going to be kind of scaring you, you're going to be moving past it. So don't worry about it. Just know that it will happen. There will be little conflict here and there, but you guys will get over that. Let's see. What else for Capricorn? Oh, wrong card. We have etheric chords. For a lot of you guys, you're being called to possibly work on cord cleansing. I meant cord cutting at this time. So literally look up on YouTube some sort of cord cutting ritual or cord cutting frequency. Literally just type into the search engine, and it should pop up something for you there. As well as you can take Epsom salt baths, or take a dip in the lake or in the sea or the ocean. That would help you out with clearing out your energy during this time, as well as praying, cleaning out your space, stuff like that. We have pleasure. Yeah, a lot of you guys are being called to work on actually, once again, putting your needs first. That means having a lot more fun. What makes you feel excited? What lights you up and, gets you feeling good about yourself? Is it shopping, working out, extra sleep, drinking more water? Well, whatever it is, that's what you need to be doing more of. Okay. What else? Let's get this cards for Capricorn. Okay, we have Archangel Bakobi. So it's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. That's plenty of cards. Yeah. Just extra confirmation of what I said earlier. Trusting your feelings, your heart, and your intuition will be the key during this time. If it will focus. Please focus. There we go. Yeah, just listen to your intuition during this time. I know it's easier said than done, but you're going to need to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be blocking your manifestations from coming in. We have Archangel Hanael. Seek soul satisfaction. Flan, fan a flame of inner happiness. Yeah. So again, it's telling you guys to do things that make you happy. Whatever that may be for each one of you Capricorns out there. Some of you guys, I know some of y'all like to work, but do something else. Go on a walk. Or heck, smell your favorite flower. I don't know. Each one of you are different. Lastly, we have look to the stars. Accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. So a lot of you guys could be getting, signs, visions, or intuitive nudges in certain different areas of your life, or, extra confirmation about what you need to do. So be very aware of that. Look at the stars, maybe literally look up at the stars. Excuse me. That can help you out during this time. Maybe help you, just clear your head. Maybe getting outside nature as well. But I feel more just, go out during the nighttime. Just look up at the stars at night. That would help you out. Um, do I need to shungite? Detox your life. Yeah, definitely. That's what you're working on. That's what I mean by shadow work. Like, shadow work, healing yourself. It's actually, getting rid of the stuff that's holding you back from actually, going towards the things that you're supposed to be meant to do here on this earthly plane here. Layers are, supposed to be out here, um, moving with a purpose, and you can't do that with certain things holding you back, like maybe a mindset or holding on to pain, hurt, that sort of thing. We have lepidolite. Recall your dreams. Again, you guys could get a lot of confirmations through your dreams. Maybe you guys are actually like, dream at night, or it could be in your daydreams. But pay attention to the visions that you guys are getting during this time. And if so, maybe you guys need to be being called to write down your dreams. Like have like a dream journal when you wake up, so you can just write down your dreams so you can recall them later. Because they could be offering you much needed insight on situations for later. Lastly, we have apophyllite. I'm butchering this. Apophyllite. It says stay positive. So no matter what you're going through, stay positive. Cause don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We have tourmalinated quartz. Get out of your own way. Yeah, again, your manifestations are pretty much wanting to come in. The only thing that can block them, it's not other people. The only thing that can block your manifestations is you. You pretty much not allowing it to come. Because pretty much it's already trying to. The only thing that can stop it is fear. It's, not being open. It's still holding on to the past. It's still not learning to forgive. It's still not accepting the truth. These are ways to hold back, or to, subconsciously or consciously stand in your own way of your own manifestations. So be mindful about that. Okay, I'm gonna get one last thing of advice. I think I'm gonna close out positive affirmations. One last advice before I close it out with positive affirmations. Did I get everything? Okay, success. What else? We have trust. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. It's like what people used to say back then. I'm not sure if they still say it, but when you're working at a job that you love, it kind of doesn't feel like work. That's how you know you're making it. You guys need to do more of what you love. That really is the goal. And find ways to incorporate that more in your everyday life. Because it will show you what you need to be doing more of. It'll show you like what your, some people might wonder what's your purpose or what's your calling. It's in those moments that bring you joy. That's the secret. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, again, this whole reading is about trusting yourself. Your voice, your conscious, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same game, different name. But just trust yourself. Lastly, we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yeah. So the wrong with being empathetic. After all, your feelings are the things that got you this far in the first place. Okay. Nothing wrong with being empathetic. Just, don't let people take advantage of those empathetic ways. Again, have boundaries. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. There's nothing wrong with having fear, but acknowledge it. Don't let it control you. Don't try to deny, like, oh, I'm not scared. If you're not scared, then why aren't you doing, this and that? Well, I'll get to it when I feel like it. It's kind of like admit that, that thing that maybe, you don't want to admit got to you. It got to you. It made you feel some type of way. It hurts you. There's nothing wrong with admitting it. After all, we're all human. We all have those emotions. But don't deny yourself the right to feel that. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You have an obligation to be honest with yourself. You won't expect it from everyone else to, hold to actually be this honest and actually care about you enough to actually, tell you the truth. But you can make sure that you can at least give it to yourself. That's why again, it's important to not be in denial. You can lie to others and that's fine, but denial is way worse because that's the lie you tell to yourself. So just keep that in mind. Okay, closing out with positive affirmations for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? When I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. A lot of faith, trust, and pixie dust. I'm gonna put that as the title for this reading. Y'all gonna need a lot of faith, trust, and a lot of magic dust for this. That's all this reading was about. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Yeah. Ultimately, that's what having faith is having hope that the miracle is coming, even though you don't know how. Like, like when you're watching like a TV show, it's like imagine like, you're that hero where you don't know how you're going to overcome these challenges and obstacles, but somehow, some way, you will get through it. Like every episode. It's kind of like this for you. Treat your life like that. It says, I surrender to a power greater than me. Honestly, I am so for that. Whenever something feels like it's too much for you, give it up to God, your spirit, give it up to God, spirit, angels, your ancestors, whatever you want to call it. Pray about it or send those intentions out there and then just let it go. Give it to a force greater than you. It says, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Yeah, again, you guys need to just really surrender. Your need to control in order to have this false sense of security comes from a place of where you're lacking love. Where you're lacking that sense of peace. But you guys got to deal with that. Otherwise, it'll deal with you. Anyways, this is the end of your reading here, Capricorn. So you guys did enjoy. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe because it helps push my channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that amazing jazz. Yes, I do, Capricorn, okay? You guys are literally going to enjoy the next chapter of your life. Before you can actually get whatever that is on the other side, you have to learn to let go, relax, and try not to control things. Have more faith, have more hope that everything's going to work out, even if you can't see it, even if you don't know how it's going to happen. Just know that somehow, some way, a miracle is happening, and it's going to happen for you. It happens every day. Anyways, I love you so much, Capricorn. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.